Forgive me if I say this name wrong, but Anais Nin, writer for Psych Today, stated, quote, "Each friend represents a world in us, a world possibly not born until they arrive, and it is only by this meeting that a new world is born." If that quote does not match up with the themes of Kingdom Hearts, I do not know what else would. Hello everyone, I'm OCDsaster, a random person on the internet who likes Kingdom Hearts and happens to have a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology. This Kingdom Hearts psychology series is where I marry these two passions together. However, please be mindful that just because I have a degree does not mean I am a professional, expert, or licensed psychologist, because I'm not. Also, these videos are quickly produced, so the research is light. I encourage everyone to do their own diligence when looking into these topics, and as always, seek professional help if you think you need it. Sources are in the description below. Today, we are traversing to the world in between worlds. Okay, not that one. Traverse Town. Traverse Town is where we leap away from what I call the fake-out trio, Sora, Kairi, and Riku, and set up the series' true trio, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. I'm going to abbreviate these FOT and TT for short. Regardless of the trio, friendship and bond of friendships are the key themes, see what I did there, to the Kingdom Hearts franchise. So much so, you have various friendship trios in multiple Kingdom Hearts installments. Yes, light versus darkness could be argued as the main theme of Kingdom Hearts, but I think that's more of a narrative trope to assist in telling the story about the power of friendship. No KH3 spoilers here. In this video, we are talking about friendship, if you haven't figured it out yet. If you figured it out, here's this hot dog I got for 85 money. According to the American Psychological Association, also known as APA for short, yes, the APA, the big one. Non-psych people, this is like the Organization 13 for psychologists, minus the violence and desire to conquer the world. The edginess is still probably there though. According to the APA, quote, "A review of 38 studies found that adult friendships, especially high-quality ones, that provide social support and companionship significantly predict well-being and can protect against mental health issues such as depression and anxiety, and those benefits persist across the lifespan," end quote. That is how powerful friendship can be, but Sora is not an adult, he's only 14. This age, however, is very crucial for developing and making new friends. I want you to think about the friends you have right now. How many of them are from elementary school, high school, college? How many of them are from work? Personally, all of my friends come from one of these. Why is that? We tend to develop and make long-lasting friendships when we share a trial or challenge with someone, or a group, and then overcome that challenge or trial. For school, you are forced into a social setting. Now, some of us might be uncomfortable or have been made uncomfortable by this and self-isolated more. But most likely, even then, you have run into at least one other person who's also self-isolating, and so then you end up bonding and becoming friends. Complaining about an assignment, working on group projects, voicing your opinions about other classmates and teachers are all launching pads to start these stronger bonds. Then you grow up, you get a job. You have a boss you report to. You have duties and tasks that align with someone else's duties and tasks. Those tasks combined complete a project that gets reported to the same person, both of your boss. For the longest time, when I heard school is preparing you for the real world, I was thinking about it literally. How is calculus homework preparing me for real world issues? Skipping the tangent on how flawed the American education system is, I think the saying school is preparing you for the real world can and does relate more to the social aspect of it. Your teacher is your boss, and your classmates are your coworkers. But what does any of this have to do with friendships? You bond over the hardships together and have a shared experience, likely more than once in a year, hell, even once or more in a month. Eventually, your social barriers open and you begin learning more about the other person, their hobbies, personality, favorite food, and even more. From there, you might not become friends, but this is just one classmate for one class, or one coworker for one work project. You have a variety of other people to meet, and will likely make friends with at least one or two of them. Now back to Kingdom Hearts. Later, the true trio, or TT, have one boss, King Mickey. But before that, their friendship forms over the trials of theirs and others' worlds being swallowed up by darkness. In addition, Sora is separated from Riku and Kairi, and Donald and Goofy are separated from King Mickey, so there's some relatability there. Now, the majority of my audience are adults, so I wanted to quickly go over some tips on how to make new friends from Walden University as the source. I need to work on making new in-person friends myself, and will be trying my best to follow these tips as well. First, you need to make a priority to make friends. This can only happen if you go out and do things that you enjoy, preferably where there are a lot of other people also doing the same thing that you're doing. I have social anxiety, so I have a hard time approaching people. So it is suggested you bring already established friends to help you with the process, if they are more sociable than you, that is. Next, you have to give it time to make new friends. You can't just go to one social outing and think the work is all done. Like all things in life, you have to keep trying. You will succeed, but you will also fail and also embarrass yourself, and that is okay. Lastly, Walden University suggests that you manage your expectations and be open to people with different viewpoints, backgrounds, and more. I don't like to get political. I don't like politics. I think they are set in stone for politics and religion to kind of control a lot of the things in the world, and especially the United States where I'm from, and it's just all muddied and corrupt and evil and distracting us from real important things that matter. So I'm going to be very light about this, but we are in a climate right now where everyone likes to be in an echo chamber, especially on like Twitter and social media. And I think it's fine to have friends and have people around you that agree with you on some things, but on everything, when you don't have anybody to challenge your perspective or your thoughts or your views, that can be dangerous, because then you're just creating a bigger and bigger echo chamber and no one's learning anything. Everyone's just kind of mindlessly absorbing everything that they already believe in, and that's not healthy. Now, I'm not saying you need to find people that are drastically different in your values or different in what you morally or ethically believe. I think that's different, right? I'm not going to associate myself with bigots or racists or transphobes or anything like that. That is my line. But if someone that I'm talking to leans more on the conservative side in the sense of like capitalism and consumerism, but you know, the social aspects, they're still more so. This is why I hate labels, but on the social side, they're a little bit more, you know, tolerant, then yeah, we can have conversations. I hate capitalism. I hate consumerism. I don't really appreciate those sorts of elements within my culture and my society, but I am willing to hear somebody out and have conversations with them, to argue with them, or just to listen. Listening is a key part. Once again, I'm going on a tangent now. This is a Kingdom Hearts psychology video. Let me dial it back. Walden University suggests that you manage your expectations and be open to people with different viewpoints. It doesn't need to be drastic, just a little bit. Don't be too stingy on who you're hanging out with. It's almost like dating, so to speak. You don't want to have all these rules and all these standards set up, because then to find the person that matches every single one, you're setting yourself up for failure. Same thing was with friends. I can't only try to find friends that like video games, but it has to be Kingdom Hearts. I can find people that like video games that aren't just Kingdom Hearts fans, right? They can be Fortnite fans. Hell, there has to be a game that I play other than Kingdom Hearts, for example, but I have to open my mind up to that. Anyway, I went on way too long with that tangent, and I do apologize. I'm going to try to dial it back. Traverse Town is where Sora, Donald, and Goofy first meet. They're bonding through their experiences with this new catastrophic darkness taking over the worlds. They're losing their friends. They need to find them. There is some manipulation here from Donald. They do rush them meeting up quite quickly, but at this point the game really needs to start going, because in my personal opinion the tutorial and prologue took a little bit too long to get started. But now we are in it, and we are going to see what this true trio is up to, or TT. So if you like this video, thank you so much for watching it all the way through. Be sure to consider giving it a like if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts psychology videos. I do other Kingdom Hearts content. I also do Smash Bros content as well. Once again, I am not, nor am I ever claiming to be a licensed or professional psychologist or psychiatrist. I do not have that area of expertise. So please, if you feel like you need to talk about something, or you need to get help after this video, or want to improve more on finding friends, making friends, go see a professional. Don't go on YouTube. I mean, YouTube can help. There are professionals on YouTube that can help, but really try to find someone in the real world that has these skills that can help you out. Anyway, I'm OCDsaster, and I just want you to remember that you are key.